Welcome to another story from the In His Footsteps book, read by me, the author, Margaret Agard. And now, here's the story. Hi, I'm reading the fourth story from my book, In His Footsteps. I gave my to-do list to God, and that is called An Angry Family Home Evening, starting on page 17. Last night, Matthias, my younger son, turned another family home evening, the one night a week we plan on activities but spend together, we plan no activities, but spend together as a family, into an angry blast against God. Excuse my language here, but this is what he said. I hate God. He sucks. I'm not asking for everything, but couldn't God give me a break once in a while? Matthias was 18 years old, a senior in high school, and studied the Old Testament and early morning scripture study that year. So he had lots of ammunition for his belief that God was an angry, vengeful, jealous being. The good people suffer the most, said Matthias, while the people who don't go to church get everything. Oh, what everything, I asked. Peace, joy, love, comfort? Matthias hates when I talk like this, but I'm getting tired of his craping. I cut to the heart of it. Off he goes. Good people go to church in rags, while people who don't go to church have nice clothes and good cars and big houses. He's pushing it now. Who do you know who goes to church in rags? Anyway, having money and nice cars doesn't mean you don't suffer and have pain. Everyone does. It's why we're down here, to grow. You might as well accept it now or go through your entire life bitter and complaining. You can't grow without any suffering. No pain, no gain, right? As a weightlifter, he's heard that analogy from me so many times, I don't need to go any further. Yeah, that too. He sent us down here knowing we're going to have pain. What kind of loving God is that? One who loves us enough to let us grow? He even knows we're going to fail. God tells us we're going to fail. He knows it and sent us down here anyway. Then lords it over us, telling us he's perfect, he's so great, he'll take care of it for us, said Matthias. Oh, this is a new twist on an old argument. I have to think for a moment about this one. Matthias is the last of my 8 children going through the teenage years. I've usually heard it all before, so I can't help but admire him for thinking of it. And I'm kind of grateful too. After 18 years of the same discussions, the names change, the arguments stay the same. It's nice to hear a new one. I said, God knows what you're capable of. It's like becoming an Olympic skater. You can't become a world-class ice skater without falling. God said, get up and try again. You'll get it. Most of us have been working on the same things for 20 years and we're still falling. But if he hasn't given up, why should we? He even said, I'll show you how it's done. He's not showing off. He knows we have what it takes and he wants us to get there. He said, take my hand and I'll forget that you fell. You should too. How does this make him a terrible God? His face remains bitter. I'm getting a little tired of this anger and tension. Matthias, drop it. These arguments get us nowhere. You keep saying the same things. I can't change your mind, and anger doesn't help. I don't mind questions, but you aren't questioning. You're complaining. This is how I ask questions. Then take this one to God, because only he can answer this in a way you'll understand. I did ask him. A moment of silence. This is good news. What did he say? He said, look around you at all you do have. I almost laugh as hope wells at my heart. I know for sure Matthias is praying and God is answering his prayers because that is the answer. But he still sounds bitter and sarcastic. A lot of us get the answers and then ignore them, and I worry this is what is happening with Matthias. Well, then do that because that's what works. He's offended. I do that. I always thank him when I pray, and my car is still broken, and my life still sucks. No offense, but I have to live here with you and my stepdad, and not back east with my friends. My friend Martin's parents gave him a car and everything else, and they don't go to church. They gave him a car, and Martin is a happy boy? No, he's not. He's an idiot. He crashed his car, flunked out of school, and does drugs. They told him when he's 18 that he's out of the house, and he'll really be in trouble then because he doesn't know how to work or how much anything is worth. Why is that? Because his parents gave him everything. He didn't have to work for any of it, and he isn't even grateful. Son, I say after a long pause, I think you just answered your own question.